This is a proposal video for second grade lesson 6, the buzz on bees. We're going to start to teach the students with engage activity with the vial of honey that will be given to you. You will basically pour the honey in and out into a cup to let the kids see what it is and ask them the impact of honey it has on their life and where honey comes from. And then you ask them what would happen if bees weren't around. And so just engage a discussion on bees and the importance that they have in our lives with honey. Then you're going to do the question of the day, and we're going to go follow with the rules and procedures for the lab experiment. And then with the explore, we're going to start by giving little life cycle labels of the different bees. So you'll have the egg, you'll have the larva, the pupa, and the adult. So in groups of 4, each student is going to get one label, and then they're going to have to order them accordingly. After that, you're going to pick those up, and then you're going to give them job roles. Then the beehive has 3 roles. You have the queen, the worker, and the drone. And so that's within a class activity. So one kid in the class will be your queen. You'll have a few drone bees, so let's say 3 to 5, and then the rest will be worker bees. So then you'll pass those cards out, and then you'll ask the queen to stand up. Then the queen will sit down. The drones will stand up, they will sit down, the workers will stand up, and then they will sit down. And so then the kids can see that the important part is that there is one queen bee in the hive, there's a few drones, and then there's a lot of worker bees. And you're going to go on to explain the roles of each. And then we're going to do a cross-pollination activity. So you're going to be given 2 bags of different colored flowers. So I have a pink one and a blue one. But basically it doesn't matter what color, just they're different. And then in their plate, so one pair is going to get one color, the other pair is going to get the other color. And in their pair, they're going to take out their flower, and then each pair is going to be given one silk flower, and then they will rub their silk flower in the flower and see that the pollen is on the flower. And then each pair is going to take their bee, and they're going to pick up the pollen from their flower, and its flower so it sticks really easily to the bees, which are made of pipe cleaners. And then the 2 pairs are going to combine again in groups of 4, and one flower is going to have one color, the other flower is going to have the other colored powder, and then one bee is going to go from one flower to the other flower, and then we're going to show them cross-pollination because the bees will have different colors of flower on them. Okay, and then once they do that, be sure to wipe their hands because second graders tend to get really messy. And then we have these real bees that we've set out for them. Be sure to tell them not to open them out of the petri dishes. And then each pair is going to explore their real bee with a magnifying glass and just compare it to, I guess, the size and stuff to see if it's a queen or if it's a drone or if it's a worker. And then as a class, you're going to do an activity to see the life cycle of a bee and how it grows and gets bigger. In the explain, you're going to continue to talk about the roles of bees. So what nectar is and how they form honey, what cross-pollination means, and how bees impact flowering of plants. In the elaborate, we're going to do a life cycle puzzle to compare bees to frogs. And so they're going to get similar egg, larva, pupa of frogs, and they're going to have to order those. And then compare metamorphosis of frogs and bees, evaluating their cards and stuff. And the last part is your evaluate. So then they're going to do a bee worksheet, and they're going to make their own beehive, and you have to emphasize once again that there will only be one queen bee in their hive. And after that, you're going to do thumbs up and thumbs down questions and call it a day. Thank you.